You're watching WKYT News at noon.
Good afternoon from WKYT News. I'm Barbara Bailey. Kentucky has a new governor. Matt Bevin was officially sworn in last night at midnight, but coming up soon, the formal ceremony in Frankfort. And that's where my co-anchor Bill Bryant has been all day. Bill, whenever a new governor takes office, it's a historic day.
And it is today, Barbara, certainly, as we're hearing the sound checks ahead of this afternoon's public swearing-in ceremony that will begin at 2 o'clock. You can hear a choir right now singing a patriotic song, and we've heard many different songs sung here today in celebration of Matt Bevin's first day as governor. Now, he was sworn in this morning just after midnight, so he's held the official title of governor for about 12 hours. Part of today's festivities included the inaugural parade today through the streets of Frankfort up Capitol Avenue, and folks lined up early this morning in order to get a good look at the new governor. Excitement began to grow as Bevin made his way down the parade route, stopping from time to time to shake hands and pose for pictures along the way. He likes to take a lot of selfies, by the way, this governor does. The theme of the event, honoring our veterans, with Dakota Meyer serving as the Grand Marshal. The parade was a chance for Kentuckians to be a part of history today.
A lot about it in class, but this is actually seeing it real life and seeing it happen, so that's exciting, just like taking part in it and being here. So
family members of other heroes, including fallen Richmond officer Daniel Ellis, State Trooper Joseph Ponder, and Jessamine County paramedic John Mackey, were also on hand for today's parade. One of the big traditions that is connected to the inauguration is a religious service that always happens just before the parade, and that was the case today as well. Governor Bevin invited the public to worship with him, and they did in large numbers this morning at the Frankfort Convention Center. WKYT's Mark Barber has more on that ceremony today.
Before all the other inaugural ceremonies started today, hundreds of people met here in the Frankfort Convention Center for a worship service. Many here say it really helped frame the rest of the day in the appropriate context.
I think it's fantastic that we're starting off with a worship service because I think that all the glory truly should go back to God. I think that that's true for everyone's lives, and it's especially true within our government.
Clark Davis, Miss Kentucky, thinks Governor Matt Bevin's Christian beliefs will help guide him when he is making difficult decisions in office. Bevin is outspoken about his faith, specifically his faith in Jesus Christ. He's a member of Southeast Christian Church in Louisville. One of their pastors spoke today about officiating the funeral for Bevin's oldest daughter after she died in a car crash. He says when the 17-year-old was killed back in 2003, the Bevins asked him to read her journal to prepare for the funeral. Pastor Kyle Eidelman told the crowd that one of the last prayers she wrote gives a glimpse into the faith that she shared with her father.
She prays, "As a new week approaches, God, my dangerous prayer is that you will place broken-hearted people in my path and fill me with you so I can let your love heal their pain."
Those here who know Bevin say his faith in God is real, and it really has been tested in those hard times. They say his beliefs are one of the reasons why they believe he is the right man to lead Kentucky. In Frankfort, Mark Barber, WKYT.
Mark, thank you. And it has been a tradition to hold a religious service on the day of the gubernatorial inauguration. Bevin had wanted to hold that service in a Southern Baptist church out of downtown Frankfort, but they soon realized, the inaugural committee did, that the crowd was simply going to be too large for that, and they moved it to the Frankfort Convention Center this morning because they just simply did not have enough room at the smaller church. Live coverage of the inauguration, the actual public swearing in on WKYT News, will begin this afternoon at 2 o'clock. You can see it live on the CW Lexington. And we'll also be live streaming it on WKYT.com and on our WKYT News app, so you can watch it then. Special day today. We await the governor's words this afternoon to see exactly what his priorities are when he goes into office. This is a governor who campaigned across the state very hard and vigorously, but as he's told so many people, he didn't make a lot of promises along the way. So he feels like at this point he has a clean slate and an ability to lay out an agenda today. Reporting live from the state capitol where the inauguration of Governor Matt Bevin is underway, I'm Bill Bryant. Let's go back to Barb.
Thank you, Bill, and we look forward to your coverage of those public events this afternoon. We'll be watching. In other top stories today, the follow-up to the tragic story in nearby Versailles, where 6-year-old Logan Tipton was stabbed to death by an intruder. Friends, family, and community members gathered for a vigil last night. WKYT Sean Moody has the latest.
As the community rallies around the Tipton family, the Versailles Police Department is still trying to answer the question why. They say at this point it appears this was completely random. Versailles police say they can't find any connection at all between Ronald Exantus and the Tipton family. They say they can't find any criminal history in his past and that he was originally from Florida but was living in Indianapolis. They arrested him shortly after 6-year-old Logan Tipton was attacked, but so far they can't come up with any answers as to why this happened.
You know, we've kind of been looking around at a motive or a reasoning of why Mr. Exantus came to Versailles, Kentucky, and at this point we can find no correlation between Mr. Exantus and Versailles or even the state of Kentucky at that point. So,
a vigil for the family brought out hundreds of people to Falling Spring last night, and a GoFundMe page for the family has already reached nearly $30,000. In Versailles, Sean Moody, WKYT.
Sean, thank you. And if you'd like to help, you can also make donations at Kentucky Bank in Versailles. Well, stay with us here on WKYT News at 12:30. Coming up, researchers say women with type 2 diabetes are at greater risk for heart disease.
We're looking at those temperatures in the 50s for most right now. We'll actually finish off the end of the work week much warmer than that. I'll show you how high we go coming up.